Captain America has some of the best solo films in the MCU, but let's really see which one stands above the rest. This is my opinion. My opinion isn't the right thing or an absolute fact. It's just how I feel about the films. First up, and fourth place, we have Captain America Brave New World. This film features Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson, front and center. And I'm gonna be honest, I actually quite enjoyed this film. It's not bad. I still like it. I personally think it's overhated right now, but that's neither there or there. And as far as a narrative standpoint, I think it works for me. I love the character arcs with Harrison Ford, Red Hulk as Thunderbolt Ross, basically. I love the villain motives. The villain itself is kind of okay, but his motivation to why he's doing things in the film, I thought that was pretty solid. I admit the hand-to-hand combat is mediocre, but I think the aerial fights and the sequences that made up for that aspect, because that was really great action whenever there was in the air, the air combat basically. Overall, I had a great time with this film. If you see my review, Anthony Mackie came to my theater and surprised me, so maybe I have a little bias towards the film, but I really enjoyed it. And that's at number 4. At number 3, in third place, I have Captain America, the First Avenger. This film was so good. I rewatched this film last year maybe, and just from start to finish, the way Chris Evans carries Steve Rogers is so motivational. It's so inspirational. It's just, he have this heart to him, he as in Steve Rogers, that just is mesmerizing. And I think that's one thing Brave New World is missing, is heart. It definitely has inspiration, but I wasn't feeling the heart like it was for Steve Rogers. And I think this film just absolutely, the point. This was the first introduction of Steve Rogers, and I think Chris Evans did a great job. This film, the combat sequences, the supporting cast, Haley Atwell, the grenade scene, so great. It just shows the narrative of, we have this project, but let's find the right person. Not any right person, let's find the right person with great morals, great beliefs, great themes, great everything. And Steve was that guy, and that film was so satisfying to watch, man. The number 2 spot is Winter Soldier. Wait, hold up. Don't leave yet. Stay here, please. Don't overreact. Stay here. 2 and 1 is What and What. I just have Winter Soldier here because it's just, I have to put something number 1, basically. Winter Soldier to me is damn near a perfect film. The elevator fight sequence is fucking amazing. The highway scene was fucking amazing. This film, in my opinion, is one of the best films, not comic book films, the best films, period, when it comes to combat, when it comes to stunts, when it comes to choreography. This film does all that shit well. The Russo brothers and Chris Evans have this mixture, and they just work really well together. Like, I was rewatching the film a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, damn, like, this film is really fucking good. And a supporting cast with Scarlett Johansson and Sam Wilson, first intro to Falcon, by the way, too. It was just great, and this was also the introduction to Bucky, and all that narrative was compelling. It was emotional driven. This film has stakes with the Nick Fury plot of things, and I think this film works. Like, depending on the day, this film is number 1, but as of tonight, just so I could pick something as number 1, this is number 2 for me. And number one, it's not a surprise. It is Captain America: Civil War. Where do I begin? I don't know how to start. This film really don't need words to explain how fucking amazing this shit is. The narrative itself is compelling with Bucky and Tony Stark parents. That whole narrative was so compelling. And this was the first introduction to Spider-Man and Black Panther. It's just it's on top, just perfection in my opinion. The highlight, the one of the highlights is the airport fight scene. Just seeing both sides walk towards each other, the tension building up, and just seeing them fight was just straight out of a comic book, man. It was so satisfying to see that. And I think, in my opinion, arguably the last fight scene with Tony, Cap, and Bucky, I think that's on par with that in terms of emotionally and stakes wise. I think the film handled the division of the Avengers perfectly. I think the chorus was a great plot device, and it kind of hurt me a little bit seeing Cap and Tony fight because I love seeing them work together. It's like seeing two of your best friends fighting, and that shit really got to me, man. I'm like, that stuck with me a lot because yes, they offered a cool shot, cool sequences, cool dialogue, but that shit really hurt seeing that. Like Civil War this film is, it's really great. This is a annual watch for me. I watch this film at least once a year, maybe twice a year, maybe. And I think that's the difference between this and Winter Soldier. Yes, Winter Soldier is perfect, but if Winter Soldier and Civil War was on a shelf and I had to pick one for like the rest of my life to watch, I'm picking Civil War. Like, that's just the analogy I could think that suits my argument. But depending on the day, I might pick Civil War, or the year, I might pick Winter Soldier. It really all depends, but as of right now, I have Civil War number one because that film just is everything. It has the writing, the sequences, the cast. All the Avengers are in the film, from Ant-Man, Black Widow, Tony. Everyone is in it. It's low-key Avengers 2.5, but this film is amazing. And once again, the Russo brothers, man. The Russo brothers know how to handle Captain America, man. And Chris Evans, his portrayal of Steve is so damn good, man. And as far as a recap, first place I have Civil War, second place Winter Soldier, third place the first Avenger, and fourth place, not bad. It's not bad. It's just last place. It's just last place. It's a Brave New World. The MCU, Kevin Feige, Marvel handled Sam Wilson and Steve Rogers perfectly well. I can't wait for the next installment. I just can't wait to see Cap on screen again. Like, I really love this character. I love what he meant to me and MCU and everyone around me. He really is a special character in my heart. He's right. His shield right over there, by the way. And he's such a good character. This is my Captain America movies ranked from best to worst. If you agree, disagree with this list or anything, please let me know down below your opinions and thoughts. And thanks for watching.